Hello, everyone. It is an honor to speak to you today. Thank you for this opportunity. My name is Luke Niforatos. I'm from Colorado, the United States, and I bring a unique perspective on the issue of diversion. My hope is that the rest of the world can learn from the painful lessons we are experiencing here in Colorado and several other U.S. states, jurisdictions that have decided to contravene the 3 UN drug conventions and implement their own policies. One example is to begin with the scrutiny of current efforts with medical marijuana. Bypassing usual scientific processes, we have legalized medicine through popular vote. That has translated to providing access to marijuana through a commercialized, for-profit model, not one regulated by a single scientific body. This has resulted in large-scale diversion. Big Tobacco has invested more than $2 billion into marijuana and can be seen as a leader of this supposedly medical industry. This has resulted in irreparable harms across a wide array of public health metrics. A recent study out of Colorado, my state, on teens receiving substance use treatment reported nearly 74% used marijuana that was recommended medically for someone else, on average of 50 times. As states have moved on to legalizing non-medical use, there are also reports that show substantial increases in diversion from state legal establishments to the illegal market. In fact, illegal marijuana in Oregon and California makes up more than 70% of their entire legal markets, meaning the regulated market is only serving about 30% of the users. This large-scale diversion has translated to a tenfold increase in the number of daily or near-daily users of marijuana today versus 30 years ago, reaching 9 million people using this daily. This increase can be only attributed to states continuing to expand access to the drug with very little regulation and no oversight, no clinical trials, and no scientific controls. But special interests have now moved beyond marijuana. Psilocybin, or magic mushrooms, will now be made available in certain jurisdictions in the U.S. for medical purposes, though again bypassing usual scientific means. Without proper policies in place to prevent the diversion of the current legal drugs, adding yet another narcotic drug to this medical model will result in an additional problematic social impact. Given the failure of medical marijuana programs, a prudent approach to assessing medical uses for other narcotics must be confined to scientific input, clinical trials, a high degree of federal regulation by nonpartisan committees, and proven feedback from clinicians. What we do not need is for the for-profit industries like Big Tobacco and Big Alcohol to be driving the process as they are today in the United States. I thank you so much for your consideration. Have a great day.